Does lip filler lift the corners of the mouth? Yes, this is my favorite way to lift the corners of the mouth, is just a little bit of filler underneath the corners, and it actually works to support the corners of the mouth and turn the corners up. How do you lift the corners of the mouth with fillers? You only need a very small amount of filler, and you actually support the corners of the mouth. And then it's kind of a backwards K injection technique where you'll go underneath the corner, up at an angle and down at an angle to actually push those corners of the lip up. I like this better than using Botox because this does not change the way that your mouth moves. You can smile, use straws, all of that with lifting the corners of the mouth. What filler is best for corners of the mouth? It really depends. You can use a lot of different fillers to lift the corners of the mouth, and it also depends on your mouth, your skin, and what is going to get the best outcome for you. If you have thinner skin, you can use a thinner filler, something like a Restylane Silk or Volbella. You can actually lift it with that, and it's very thin and fine and can feel some of the little etched lines. For most people, something like a Restylane or Juvederm works really well because it gives you the support without feeling too heavy, or you can feel the filler. However, if you have very deep lines or the corners turn down quite a bit, you may want something that's a little longer lasting, that's able to give you a little bit more support. So I have used things like Restylane Lift or even Voluma in this area for people that are in that situation. What is a surgical corner lip lift? So you can have a surgical corner lip lift that will actually physically pick up the corners. And there's a few different techniques you can use, but in general, there are incisions right above the lip or above and around the lip, and you're physically moving the corners of the lip up. The pro of this is this lasts for a very long time, and so you're doing this once and you don't have to do it again, as opposed to fillers that you have to keep doing. The downside of this is there is an incision and it is around the mouth, and so this can heal great to where you don't even see it, and that's amazing. Or if it doesn't heal quite as well, it is a little bit more visible of a place to have an incision. The mouth does move quite a bit, and so if you are prone to having hypertrophic scarring or keloids or darkening of the incisions, I would be a little more cautious, just because places that move more tend to have more of that sort of scarring. How much does a corner lip lift cost? So if you're using fillers for a corner lip lift, this can be as cheap as $200 up to maybe $500. But if you're having a surgical corner lip lift, this can probably anywhere from like $1,000 to maybe even $5,000, depending on where you live and how much your surgeon charges. Have questions? Call or email anytime. I help people like you every day. Schedule a consultation on my website now. Thanks for watching.